Comment. One of the least successful aspects of the thoroughly mediocre Thor, The Dark World is the Thor-Jane romance. However, in an alternate universe where Patty Jenkins ended up directing Thor 2 as was originally planned, the relationship was integral to the story. Speaking to BuzzFeed about her vision for Thor 2, Jenkins, who directed the upcoming Wonder Woman movie, said she pitched a sequel based on Shakespeare's classic tale of star-crossed lovers Romeo and Juliet. "I wanted Jane to be stuck on Earth and Thor to be stuck where he is. And Thor to be forbidden to come and save Jane because Earth doesn't matter. And then by coming to save her, they end up discovering that Malekith is hiding the dark energy inside of Earth because he knows that Odin doesn't care about Earth, and so he's using Odin's disinterest in Earth to trick him. And so it was like, I wanted it to be a grand movie, based on Romeo and Juliet, a war between the gods and the Earthlings, and Thor saves the day and ends up saving Earth. I would have watched the heck out of that movie. Though, to be fair, I probably would have watched any version of Thor 2. Still, the MCU has a notable romance problem. It would have been interesting to see an MCU film that used a romantic relationship as its foundation. Jenkins ultimately left the project because of creative differences, which maybe aren't too difficult to imagine based on the path the franchise has taken. While Thor 2 maintained some of the romantic elements of the first film, Ragnarok has gotten rid of Natalie Portman's Jane Foster altogether, at least partially, it seems, because Portman doesn't seem all that interested in continuing with the franchise. While romance may still be part of the narrative equation in Thor, Ragnarok, the film seems to be leaning hard into the quirky humor that made Guardians of the Galaxy such a hit. In other words, it's going in a different direction. Portman was reportedly angry following Jenkins' dismissal from Thor 2. Jenkins, at least now, seems to feel like everything worked out for the best. Speaking to Uproxx about the Thor movie that never happened, Jenkins said she wasn't the right director for the project, noting that she probably wouldn't have had an opportunity to direct Wonder Woman if she had stayed on to direct Thor 2. "I don't think I was the right person to make a great Thor out of the story they wanted to do," Jenkins said. "This is very diplomatic way of putting it. But, given the lackluster film that we ended up getting, I'll always wonder what Jenkins' Thor 2 might have looked like." Den of Geek TV. The weird marketing of the Alien franchise. Double take, Game of Thrones Season 7, did the trailer confirm a new setting? Den of Geek. The Flash Season 3 finale, what the hell happened? Den of Geek. Powered by Thor, The Dark World. Natalie Portman. Patty Jenkins. Wonder Woman. You Are Here. Home. Movies.